Just. Y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Let me know y'all can hear me, cause I had trouble with my audio. Y'all hear me? Is the audio good for y'all? Desi 09 was in the chat earlier, Clav, and he couldn't hear me. Let me know y'all can hear me. Is this audio? Can y'all hear what I'm saying? Can you hear the words coming out of my mouth? Am I muted? I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be muted. I'm about to find out, man. I'm about to find out, bro. Hang on. Let me see. Let me see, man. Shit, get my news. Hold up. We're gonna figure this out today. You. 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 Alright, yeah, we good. Alright, man. So, yeah. I had to fix the auto settings. I appreciate Des Eagle 90 for helping me. Appreciate it, dude. I really do. I think I fixed it. I don't know what's wrong with Hiding. Hiding says the link ain't working. Des Eagle 9 just came in there when we weren't live, and it worked fine. So Hiding got to fix his computer because there's something wrong with his computer. It's the EC1. So let me make this a little bit bigger so you just can see my face today because it ain't the Hiding show. The Hiding ain't in the building. But yeah, let's talk about the Rams and Eagles game. First, I want to say, ignore the title. Okay, all you got to do is see this big, beautiful face. Okay, the Philadelphia Eagles got the best NFL quarterback in the NFL. Shut the fuck up with Josh Allen. Shut the fuck up with Justin Herbert. Shut the fuck up with Dak Prescott. Jalen is him. Jordan Davis came through today. I ain't gonna lie to you, this offensive coordinator is starting to fucking piss me off. Now, we won this game, but we should have lost this game. But I'm happy that I got a franchise quarterback that's going to keep on showing me why, he was a Super Bowl MVP. Jalen is that dude. And when anybody tells me that he's not, I go back to how many more times you got to see him bail out the defense? How many more times you got to see him take an offensive coordinator who clearly couldn't call plays? We already know who called plays in the second half. It was Jalen. We ain't got to, do all this. Oh, well, it wasn't Jalen. No, it was Jalen Hurts. The Rams fans are crying about the refs. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from the Rams fans today. Shut up. Y'all got away with offensive PI from Devontae Adams. I missed the first half. I ain't gonna lie. I overslept today. It was 1:58. I woke up. I'm like, oh, damn, the Eagles game's on. I was supposed to go to that game. My buddy had work, unfortunately. But he was able to watch some of it. Shout out to my boy A and B. I don't want to hear from a Rams fan. Shut up. Y'all cried about the snow. You said the snow wasn't going to be a factor. You played us again. You lost again. To the same quarterback. To the same running back. To the same wide receivers. To the same defense. Just a difference is there was no Josh Sweat. There wasn't Darius Slay. You lost to the same coach. McVay, the genius boy that y'all think he is, why did he go for it on fourth down? His coaching decisions lost him that game. It wasn't the refs that beat the Rams. Y'all undisciplined. I don't want to hear from a Rams fan. Shut up. You had the lead. And what happens like bad teams do? You lost to a better team. I'm not saying you're a bad team, but you're not better than us. Because you would have done something today if you were better than us. All this crying about, well, we missed 5 4 starts. Shut up, man. Rams fans are salty, pathetic, bunch of sore losers.
That's why I don't respect y'all. Because if it was the other way around, and we lost the game, you think I can complain about the refs today? No, you would be on there talking about we're frauds, this and that. So I don't want to hear it. Jalen Hurts is him. I don't want to hear nothing about Jalen Hurts. But he's elite, and he's a playmaker. He's one of them ones. I told you any day, every day, give me Jalen Hurts over any quarterback. What happened? What happened to your boy Matthew Stafford? He outplayed him. Jalen outplayed him. For a guy that's supposedly a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford. Jalen outplayed him. The Super Bowl MVP outplayed him. He's shown you once again why he won Super Bowl MVP. Barkley was eliminated today. They made an effort. Teams are going to try to stop Saquon Barkley. They're daring Jalen Hurts to throw the ball, and it continue to dare Jalen Hurts to throw the ball. All you're going to see is what Jalen did. Throwing touchdowns. Kevin Patullo got to get his act together. There should be no reason why that offense should stay on the first half. We really should blew that team out today. We have enough firepower to overpower anybody. And you got people crying about the ref. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Save the excuses. You told me the Rams were going to beat us. You told me that we weren't good enough to beat the Rams if it was not required any snow on the ground. You said that if there was no snow on the ground, the Rams would have sent us home. Wrong. Wrong. They told me there were Super Bowl contenders. Wrong. You're frauds. The Packers are frauds. Lost to the Browns, man. Who's 3-0 today? Ain't the Commanders. Ain't the Giants. Ain't the Cowboys. They got spanked by the Bears. Put respect on my fucking quarterback. If you don't, hey, you're going to look silly. I had a Bills fan tell me that he was Tyrod Taylor. Really? So, really? Because I don't think Josh could win this game today. Jalen was the only guy that I thought out of anybody that can win this game. You're down by 3 touchdowns. And they told me this guy needed an elite offense. Lane Johnson was out for this game. What are you talking about? Now their excuses, well, he's a mediocre quarterback with a stacked offense. You're running out of excuses, man. You're running out of excuses. Keep making excuses of why your quarterback can't beat my quarterback. Because when it's time to play Jalen, you can't beat him. I don't want to hear about the refs. The refs versus the Rams. No, it was the Eagles versus the Rams. It was Jalen versus Matthew Stafford in that defense. And he outplayed both of them. Puka Nacua where? They didn't win the game. I don't care about Matthew Stafford, how many yards he had. He didn't have enough to beat Jalen. Jalen came back from down 19 to beat the Rams. He did. He did. He absolutely did. He beat Matthew Stafford. He outplayed him. It's no debate. It's no debate. Y'all can cry all you want. You can cry all you want. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't want to hear excuses. I don't give a damn. We're 3-0. Despite the offense coordinator, Kevin Patullo, trying to ruin our reputation, Jalen said, I got you. I'm going to put you on my back, man. You want to see the stats for a guy that's supposedly mediocre? Because everybody told me he was mediocre. Let's take a look at these stats real quick, man. Let me see if the audio is good. Is the audio good? You? I'm gonna see if the audio is good. It's a little crumpy. You? Let me see if the audio. Let me test it. Yeah, the audio's fine. Audio's fine. Appreciate y'all for coming in as always. I have to make sure the audio is good because, you know, the stream live, listen, man, it's a challenge, but I like the challenge. I like the challenge. If you want to tell me that the Rams lost because of the refs, you're a damn liar. You lost because you weren't the better team. You lost because Sean McVay tried to be too cute once again. Sean McVay kicked the field goal. No, I'm going to go for it on 4th down. And run the ball in front of our defense when you know we got Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis that's going to stop the run. Why would you do that? Sean McVay trying to be too cute again. The boy genius that everybody say is such a better coach than Nick Sirianni. Did he look like the better coach when it came to making adjustments? No. He didn't. Sirianni's 4-0 against him so far. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it today. The Rams lost because they weren't the better team. They lost because they weren't the better team. It's just simple as that, man. You lost because you weren't the better team, and you lost because you were undisciplined. Hold on, where's the stat that I saw today? I want to show that. I want to see this real quick. Let me find it. Where is it at, man? Because this was a great stat. Whoever posted this about Jalen Hurts, man. Rams Twitter posted, keep that same energy. Yeah, keep that same energy. Yeah, went home. This was during the halftime. Look at them posts up by 21 points. How did that last? Keep the same energy, Rams. You went home with an L. The Rams thought they were cute with the pokes. They thought they were going to get the W. You're sorry, man. Keep the same energy, Rams. Jalen came back and won the game. Jordan Davis blocked your field goal. Go home now. Rams posted on social media, keep the same energy. Yeah, keep that same energy. You went home with L on your record. You are no longer undefeated anymore. You're 2-1 now, I believe. Pathetic. Pathetic. I don't want to hear about the refs, man. I know a lot of people on IG crying, the refs versus the Rams. The whole media tomorrow are going to be, the refs won this game. I don't want to hear it. Where were the refs when Davante Adams had the touchdown on an offensive PI call? Where were the refs at? How many times did A.J. Brown get held today? I counted 3. So shut the fuck up if the Rams won because of the refs. The Rams got away with so many calls today. The holding call on A.J. Brown that wasn't called 2 times I saw today in the end zone. Come on, man. You got to do better than that. Where were the refs there? When the offensive PI hold it, clearly a push off Davante on Blankenship when Davante Adams, he had that one touchdown Matthew Stafford threw. That was an offensive PI call that wasn't called. Yeah, talk about the refs thing. Go ahead. Tell me again the refs won that game so I can laugh at you. A.J. Brown getting held in the end zone, in the back of the end zone. Yeah, like we didn't see that. Where were the refs then? I didn't see no call. So it was both ways. Shut up. Stop crying. You're not the better team. You told me the snow wasn't going to be a factor. Is why you thought you had a chance, and you lost. When you had the lead. You blew it like the Falcons, except they weren't in the Super Bowl. You were the new Falcons. Blowing leads. 3 points up. In the fourth quarter, bam. Here comes Jalen Timothy Hurts, showing you once again why he went to the Super Bowl, why he goes to the Super Bowls, why your quarterback only has one Super Bowl under his belt and won one. Jalen is the best quarterback in comeback wins. There's nobody like him. I don't give a damn what you think. We saw it today. When you need a drive, who's there? Himothy, I got you. Bam. Touchdown to A.J. Brown. Touchdown to Devontae Smith. Touchdown to Dallas Goedert. Three touchdowns. See you later, Rams. Go home. You're done. You're not the better team. You thought you were. Your social media was posting too much. They forgot who Himothy was. You don't got Himothy. We got Himothy. You thought you had Himothy. You thought Matthew Stafford was Himothy, huh? Bye-bye. Enjoy your L. Shut up. Stop crying. Do better next time when you play us, hopefully, in the playoffs. That's how I feel, man. My apologies. My phone ain't having it. It's alright, Hayden. I got you, bro. Shout out to Hayden. Easton 1, I had a great time at my first Eagles game. Oh, bro, I hope you had a great time. I was supposed to go to the game. Like I said, my buddy couldn't get the... we couldn't go, unfortunately. He had work. It happens, man. Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in NFL. They're the best team in franchise right now, man. We are the most hated team right now. We didn't cheat. We just win. And they can't in their schedule to lose to the Rams. Everybody is going to say Nick Revenge on the Bucks. You want to know why? Because I think we figured this offense out today. Something clicked. They're going forward. You run and pass. You make it balanced. I don't know what happened in the second half. I don't know if Jalen Hurts said, hey, I'm taking over. Kevin Patullo, step aside. Let me take over. I don't know if Kevin Patullo figured out and got his head out of the sandbox. But you saw a different offense that you didn't see the first one. The first quarter, it was so bad. I woke up late, but as I was watching, I said, dude, I ain't missed nothing. I said, this guy stinks. I said, this is going to be a long game. But then I remembered, I got Jalen as my quarterback. We're going to win this fucking game. I got the best defensive coordinator in the game, Vic Fangio. I got Jordan Davis. Pay Jordan Davis, by the way. I told y'all were going to eat your words with Jordan Davis. He can't stop the run. Shut up, man. Shut up. That's why I don't listen to these boneheads guys on Jacob Media. That's why I don't listen to WIP. When they were bashing Jordan Davis, I told you, Jordan Davis will be that guy this year. They laughed at me. Oh, you think Jordan Davis can't? Shut up, man. Shut up. Look at him now. 2 blocked field goals. Chased Matthew Stafford. Where you going? Get your ass back over here, man. You thought you were going to outrun the big Jordan Davis? Howie has to pay them. You never know. Howard Wilson, the way he was acting, he might give him a contract tomorrow. I would. Jordan Davis is getting paid by the Eagles. There's no way they'll let him walk. Nolan Smith and Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter will be an Eagle. I have no doubt in my mind. I'm not even worried about it. You don't let that man walk out that building. He needs a deal. I don't care what to give up. Bro, listen. How he's going to make it work? There was a blitz at the Rams fan a few seats. There was a bitch-ass Rams fan a few seats behind me that was doing asshole chants to the Eagles fans when the Rams scored. When the Eagles scored, an Eagles fan in Saquon jersey did ask, like, yeah, but they're the same Rams fans that'll be crying. The Eagle fans are the worst. The Eagle fans are the meanest fan base. Eagle fans are so mean. But yeah, here they are antagonizing Eagle fans. I'm glad you point that out. Hopefully there's a video of that. You can't cry foul when y'all been the assholes first. But they're the same bitch-ass fan base that be crying that the Eagle fans are the worst fans ever. Yet y'all run around here doing dumb shit and expect what? People to sit back and give you a high five? You know what I'm saying? Rams fans to me are a bunch of pussies. I ain't gonna lie to you. They a bunch of fucking salty-ass fans that I hope will never win another Super Bowl ever. I'm starting to despise their fan base, man. You got this one Rams fan crying over the refs, bro. Shut up, man. On IG, I'm arguing with this guy. Oh, you won because of the refs. Where was the refs when Davante Adams had an offensive PI push-off off Blankenship? I don't want to hear it. Hell, when A.J. Brown got held, there was literally no call. Literally, his hand was grabbed as he was trying to catch the ball. On Emmanuel Forbes, by the way. Shut the fuck up. If you're a salty-ass Rams fan, go be salty in the corner. Like a goddamn fool that you are. I don't want to hear you. Hold your L and shut the fuck up. You lost because you weren't the better team. Not because of the refs. The refs literally gave us no help when we needed calls. Hell, I mean, shit. You know, some of the calls can be on y'all too. It could go both ways. The refs let us play our game. Now you over there crying about the refs. Y'all a bunch of pussies. That's the problem. You hate when you lose, but you'll never give the credit to the real team that did it. You'll blame the refs. Because that's the only famous, or it's rigged. No, it's only rigged when the Eagles win. But it wasn't rigged when the Commanders last year beat the Eagles and we know the refs weren't involved. Hell, you didn't say that when the Cowboys were rigging the Eagles in the first game. You didn't say nothing then. Because if we lost, you didn't want to hear about the refs. So I don't want to hear the refs now y'all lost. Shut up. I don't care. Jalen won. Your quarterback didn't. And when your quarterback needed a drive, he overthrew guys. He was stuttering. Matthew Stafford had a good game, but it wasn't enough. Jalen had a better game. Your quarterback didn't come through when he was supposed to. Your quarterback threw a pick. Yeah, Jalen fumbled. But when he needed a drive from Jalen, who delivered? When his defense needed to come through, who delivered? Did your defense come through? No. When Sean McVay wanted to be too cute with the offense and decided to go on 4th down when all he had to do was kick the fucking field goal. No, I want to run the ball and thinking he thought he was the genius, huh? Give us back our ball now and go home. That's why you lost the game. Because your coach thinks he's outsmarted everybody, and he forgot the guy who outsmarted him last year in the division round beat him again. Your coach is trying to play too cute with the play call. That's why you lost. Matthew Stafford overthrowing guys. That's why you lost. Him turning over the ball is why you lost. Your kicker not being able to make a field goal and the 2 blocked field goals is why you lost. You want to keep going? A.J. Brown was able to bully your corner. That's why you lost. Your defense can't stop our offense from scoring points in the air. That's why you lost. Not the refs. Not because of the tush push. Because you're not good enough. Go back to the drawing board. You lost because you were not the better team. You thought you were. You thought it was going to be an easy game. You thought you had a chance to win. Wrong. Because Jalen on the other side had something else to say. I saw the Rams cheering. Rams fans tweeted, "Oh, this is who y'all team." Yeah, now look at y'all. You look pathetic. Rams media were over there before the game over. Keep the same energy. Quote, keep the same energy. You lost. How does them apples feel? You blew a 3-point lead in the fourth quarter. Last time someone blew a 3-point lead, wasn't it the Falcons? That's what we're going to call you. We're going to call you the Los Angeles Lambs. Lamb chops. The Lambs. That's what your name is. You're not a ram, you're a lamb. A lamb. I don't feel bad for the Ram fans. I don't give a shit what they have to say. We're 3-0. What's your record? I could care less. I don't care. Who won the game? Not y'all. We did. You went home. You didn't win. You thought you were going to win. Wrong. You thought wrong. You thought wrong. Bye. Go back to LA now. And hopefully we'll see you on the playoffs so we can knock your ass out again. And go back to another Super Bowl. Because we can beat you anytime. It don't matter if it's in the rain. It don't matter if it's in the snow. Because I know who Matthew Stafford is, and I said it again and again. He's a great quarterback. But he's also hot and shaky when you need him the most. He's an up and down, aging quarterback that gives you good things. But also you can rattle him. You get pressure on him, he will fold. I'm just saying, man. I don't want to hear excuses. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, man. I hear it. Where was the MG when y'all were picking the Rams to beat us in the beginning of the season? Oh, that's right. Y'all were saying they were super contenders. So, don't care. We're 3-0. I'm feeling good. I don't know about y'all. If you're a Rams fan, you gotta be sick to your stomach because you blew a 3-point, what was that, 2-point score? 2-point, you had the lead in the fourth quarter, and you lost. You had a lead in the fourth quarter, and you blew it. You're no different than the fucking Falcons. You are the new NFC West Falcons. You are the NFC version of the Falcons. You blow leads. We got a new Matty Ice in the building. Matty, no. Matthew Stafford. You are no different than the Falcons. Blowing leads and choking. I told y'all. You weren't beating us. I had y'all losing to the Eagles this year. I picked the Bucks to give us our first L. You weren't beating us. It don't matter if it was in the snow. We beat y'all in your home. But you couldn't beat us in our home. Pathetic. Go lay down with your pretend ass. Go home now. Go home now. Who do y'all think you were? Y'all thought you were coming into Philadelphia? It don't matter. Because I told y'all before, when Jalen is our quarterback, he will lose every time you give him a chance to win the game. You want to beat the Eagles? Don't give Jalen back the ball. You want to keep thinking he can't throw the ball and daring him to throw the ball and kill y'all with his arm, which he's shown many times? Go ahead, be my guest. How do you? I keep saying it. How do you want to lose? We got too much firepower in this offense. You can't beat us. The only way to beat us is to take us off the field. If you give Jalen the ball, you will lose every time. Stop giving Jalen back the ball with 2 minutes under in the fourth quarter. Stop giving him the ball when you can't punch it in. You want to beat the Eagles? Take us off the field. Make our defense have to fight for it. Tire out our defense and make our offense sit on the sidelines. And you can't beat us when Jalen's on that field. Just saying. You can talk all you want. Oh, stop Saquon. I keep hearing it. Stop Saquon Barkley. Okay. How did that work out? You thought it was Saquon? Everybody told me Saquon Barkley was the real reason why Jalen went to the Super Bowl last year. Shut up. Where was Saquon today? He didn't have a great game. He wasn't a factor today. The Rams made sure he wasn't going to beat them. But you know who they allowed to beat him? Jalen's arm beat him. Jalen beat him with his arm. Jalen throw the ball. Okay. 3 touchdowns. Have a seat now. You lost. You can't beat us by having us on that field. You will lose every time. I don't want to hear about the refs. I don't care. I know a lot of people in the comments, the refs beat them. No. You lost because you weren't the better team. You told me that if the snow wasn't on the field, you would have crushed us. That's what Rams fans told me. I got the receipts. What was your excuse today? Because there was no snow on the ground today. You told me if they shut down Saquon Barkley and Matthew Stafford had better weapons, they win. Really? What was the excuse today? Matthew Stafford had the ball for most of the time. But you know who had the better response? Wasn't your quarterback. Hold up, man. Who had more possessions? I'm about to look that up right now. I believe it was Matthew Stafford who had more possessions. I think it was Matthew Stafford. Let me look at the time of possessions of the Eagles versus Rams. Let me see. Jalen Hurts. Let's see. Matthew Stafford, 19 for 33, 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jalen was 21 for 32, 226 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He outplayed him. Stop playing with my quarterback. Stop playing with my quarterback. Look at your hero. Look at your hero. Now look at mine. Look at mine. Stop playing with my quarterback. Matthew Stafford bet. I don't want to hear that ever fucking again. Matthew Stafford who? Anybody say Matthew Stafford is better than Jalen? Did he look better today? Matthew Stafford didn't have a better passing rating than Jalen today. Jalen outplayed him. On the same field, Jalen was outperforming him. You're Matthew Stafford, man. Matthew Stafford. Let's take a look at these stats real quick. For the so-called elite quarterback. I know it hurts y'all feelings. Because it's not the response that a fan should say, right? You wanted me to think that Matthew Stafford is better than Jalen. He's not better than Jalen. Matthew Stafford, 19 for 33, 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jalen was 21 for 32, 226 yards, 3 touchdowns. Who had a better game? Just asking the question. Kyren Williams, 26 carries, 94 yards. Saquon Barkley, 18 carries, 46 yards. Saquon Williams been a factor today. Total passing yards, 356. The Eagles had 288. Passing yards, Matthew Stafford, 196. The Eagles had 202. Jalen did that. Jalen had 222 in the passing yards. Matthew Stafford had 196. And they ran the ball more, and they were more effective in the run game than a Saquon Barkley. Yards per play, the Rams had more yards per play. They had a 5.4. We had a 4.5. I'm sorry, 4.6. Rushing yards. The Rams had more rushing yards today on the ground. They had 160. We had 86 yards. I'm sorry, 80 rushing yards. Go ahead and tell me Saquon is the real reason why Jalen won. Go ahead and tell me that Saquon Barkley is only carrying our quarterback when that's not true. I'm tired of these lies, man. Shout to Jordan Davis, man. Give him the bag. I'd pay him today. I'll pay him today. Jordan Davis, I told you, don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him. Matthew Stafford was 324 passing yards, and Jalen Ryan had 100. Okay, so this game leaders. Matthew Stafford, 26 for 44, 200 touchdowns, passing yards. This is the first quarter. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Let's see who had more possessions. Oh. Okay, let's see. Hold up. The Rams had total yards. They had a 402 total yards in the air. 350 for the Eagles. The Rams had two turnovers. The Eagles had 0. 18 first downs. The Eagles had 16. They had more first downs. The Rams had 3 and 30 penalties. We had 3 and 14. You know what I'm saying? So, break. They should have more penalties if you want to be real. 6 for 16 third down. We had 6 for 15. So they had more third downs completions. I'm sorry. So yeah, so they had more completions on third down. On fourth down, they were 1 for 2. We were 1 for 1. They were 2 and 5 in the red zone. We were 0 and 2. They had 29 and 06 in possessions, so they had 20 minutes and 6 in possessions. We had 30 point. They gave us 30 minutes and 54 seconds, and they had 29 and 6. Our defense stepped up today, man. Our defense stepped up. Shout out to our defense, man. Our defense really stepped up, but Jalen really stepped up when you needed a big drive from my quarterback, and I just don't know why. They keep saying to me, Matthew Stafford is better than Jalen. Okay, then why did Matthew had 3 touchdowns and won the game? You tell me why. My quarterback had more yards, more touchdowns. You have to see that. One second. Tell me why. Who won the game? And who had more yards? Because this is Jalen, 21 for 26 yards, and this is Matthew Stafford. Just saying. These people want to tell me that Jalen ain't the better quarterback. Okay. Y'all can say whatever you want, man. Jordan Davis saved the game with the blocked field goal, return for a touchdown. Jordan Davis had a hell of a game. I have no issues with Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis deserves a lot of credit. Yes, he definitely did save us in that game. It was Jalen Hurts and Jordan Davis that I thought came clutch in the big games. Shout to A.J. Brown. He made some catches. He came through too. The whole team did. They rallied around and they got the job done. I'm not even mad. We could talk about the offensive coordinator. Hey, bro, I'll take this W all day. You got a Rams team that everybody picked to go to the Super Bowl. Remember, they said the Rams were going to the Super Bowl. They said the Eagles can't beat the Rams. Everybody, I'm sure, were licking their chops as the Eagles were struggling versus the Rams. I bet they're now licking their chops now. They forgot whose number one was. Breed number one. Himothy. A guy that always came back in big games. He did it versus Josh Allen. He did it versus Patrick Mahomes at both Super Bowls. And won one of them and became Super Bowl MVP. Oh no, I'm sorry. The second game he dominated pretty much. The first game he almost came back. He did it against Patrick Mahomes in regular season. He did it both times. If this does not show you that Jalen is him, I don't know what will. You know what I'm saying? If he don't give respect now, he's not going to give respect, fortunately. It's alright, though. I don't care what people say. When you're dominant the way Jalen Hurts is, what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Because the truth is, I could care less what people have to say. I could care less what people have to say. I don't want to hear you. I don't care. Why didn't your quarterback win the game? My quarterback did. They keep telling me Jalen Hurts is stacked. Oh, Saquon, if you don't have Saquon, you don't win the game. What was Saquon today? Saquon was average, if you ask me, for what he was last year. He's not doing anything special this year. They're doing it, and that shot to the defense, because defense are now saying, hey, let's take away Saquon. They were listening to y'all boos, saying if you take away Saquon and dare Jalen throw the ball, he can't beat him with his arm. How did that work out? Every time you do that, he proves you wrong. Because the whole notion he can't throw the ball, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie, man. The Rams are not who they thought they were. They're frauds. They're frauds. They're a good team, but they're not Super Bowl contenders. Y'all can stop acting like they are. Because when they met a team that's been in the Super Bowl, what happened? What happened? I don't like this guy. I'm kidding. What happened? I'll wait. I'll wait. What happened? What happened when you gave Jalen the ball back? Oh, that's right. You took an L. You took an L. You didn't go and beat us. You didn't show us nothing. You showed us that what we did to y'all is what we're going to keep doing to y'all. Your coach trying to do too much. On fourth down, why are you not kicking a field goal? If you're Sean McVay and you know a reputation of a defense, why would you try to run the ball? Especially run the ball in front of Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. That's how you play to lose. He was playing to lose. He was being too aggressive. You can be aggressive. I don't mind being aggressive. But when you try to be too aggressive and you outcoach yourself and you get out of line with characteristics of being a coach, that's why you lost. I am very happy the Eagles had a statement win in my first game in person. Jalen Hurts is clutch. Jalen Hurts is a fucking monster. Shout out to It's a Philly thing. I'm glad you had a great experience, dude. For sure. For sure. Y'all can't beat us. As simple as that, man. You can't beat us. I don't care how much you think you are. You went home. You went home. You didn't get the job done. You thought you did. You didn't get the job done. You didn't get that job done. We're 3-0. I'm feeling great today. I could talk shit about the offense coordinator. I'm feeling good. Because I watched my quarterback once again show the NFL. I watched my defense show the NFL. The Georgia Bulldogs. Well, I think Howie drafts them. Winners. They show winning in college. You can't beat us, man. It's just simple as that. You can talk all you want. You can't beat us. And that's why we won. Jalen and Jordan Davis were the key factor in why we won. Jordan Davis with the 2 blocked field goals. Huge. And then chasing Matthew Stafford. He was the fastest defensive end since 2017. 19 miles per hour. A big dude running that is not normal. We know Jordan Davis has the athletic ability, but he's in great shape, man. People told me Jordan Davis is a bust. Come on, man. Like, guys saying that I don't take seriously. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. You can't mess with us, man. It don't matter how you feel. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? You can't mess with us, man. You know what I'm saying? How many more times do we have to show y'all that you ain't the better team? You ain't the better team. You'll never be the better team. It don't matter how much you think you are. You're not the better team because it was shown on display you are. They keep saying if you put another quarterback in Eagles offense, he would just do just as well. Dak Prescott threw 2 picks today. They told me he was better. The Bears blew out the Cowboys today. By the way, the Cowboys are trash. Now, you don't need Micah Parsons. Good luck with that. Some dumb Cowboy fan told me that on IG. Blocked me, because I was right. Nah, you don't need Micah Parsons. You're fine without him. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Good luck paying that $60 million quarterback who threw 2 picks today. 2 of them. One off the hands of George Pickens. The other one was straight out just garbage. Straight out trash. I'm sure Boss Cowboy has a bunch of excuses for Dak today. I hope he don't. Because Dak was horrible today. He lost you that game. When you put it on his shoulders. And he can't come through. He lost you that game. And the Rams are blaming the... I know they're blaming the refs. And they should be disgraced. They should be ashamed of themselves. I know. I don't want to hear about the refs, man. I'm tired of hearing that. Every time the Eagles win, it's the refs. It's the refs. Again, y'all had a 2-point lead and you blew it. Shut up with the refs. The refs weren't on our side when Devontae Adams had an offensive PI call. Clearly, it was offensive PI push-off. They didn't bother calling that. The refs were on your side when A.J. Brown was getting held like crazy in the first half. And second half, Lily was begging for the refs to throw the flag and didn't get one. So I don't want to hear it. They played it on both sides. They allowed the guys to play. I don't like the Puka Nacua. The tone celebration, the tone penalties are just annoying. I don't get it. I mean, the NFL wants to make it so freaking embarrassing for guys not to celebrate. Let the guys celebrate. I didn't like that call. But other than that, I'm fine with the refs. I had no issues with them. Yeah, there were some calls like, come on, man. But But I always said, if you're going to call on one side, you better call on both sides. And they made a choice to let these guys play today. And I'm all for that. So I don't want to hear the crying. I don't care. The crying needs to stop. You lost. You lost. And that's the truth. That's the truth. You lost. There's no way to look at it, but you lost. So, people can say whatever they want. The fastest run by a 330 plus linebacker ever. LB ever. 18.5. Jordan Davis ran at 18.59 miles per hour. That's impressive. That is beautiful, man. That's beautiful. I got no words, man. Oh, by the way, get Pryor off my team, please. Can we just stop trying to put Matt Pryor in the game, please? Like, I felt like when Fred Johnson, by the way, had a great game. He don't get enough love. Fred Johnson was the X factor why the passing game started heating up. Matt Pryor is dog shit. Please, cut this motherfucker tomorrow. Dog shit. I forgot to mention that. He was dog shit. He's been dog shit. I mean, Fred Johnson should definitely be the backup option if Lane Johnson goes down. Jalen Hurts is 17-0. Jalen Hurts' record is past 17 games. In his last 17 games, including playoffs, Jalen is unbelievable. He is Timothy. I know it hurts y'all. Read my shirt, man. Read my shirt. Read my shirt and think I care. You think we care? You think we care? What does that say? No one likes us, and we don't care. We do not care. Read my shirt. We don't care. We don't care. I'm happy. The performance by Jalen today, I thought Jalen was great today. You know what I'm saying? I know he struggled in the first half. That was more of the offense coordinator, Nick Sirianni. I don't know who called plays, but the second half adjustments was great. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can come into the trend. We got a tough. Listen, man. This should be a wake-up call how our offense. And I love how Nick Sirianni took ownership today. He said, "Listen, this is on me. We're going to get it fixed." And that's why I like Nick Sirianni. He takes ownership. I like that. He's definitely defense is better. Yeah, Dory Jackson is trash, man. I'm sorry. I don't wish injuries on nobody. I don't wish guys get hurt. But when he went off the field, did you see how Ja'Cory Bennett was able to make plays? I think Ja'Cory Bennett is so much better than Dory Jackson. Dory Jackson can't tackle. He's just horrible. I'm sorry to say. Like, he's a guy that when you see on the field, teams know how to attack the Eagles, and they're not attacking Konya Mitchell. They attack number 8. He's the weak link. I keep saying it. You know what I'm saying? The touchdown, not the touchdown, but some of the tackling is so bad on him, bro. The one play where he's trying to tackle the guy, the running back, I believe, and it's like he can't bring the guy down. He's dragging him down, and the guy's still able to turn his legs into a positive game. I don't like Adoree Jackson. I don't like his tackling ability. I don't like his coverage skills. Can we stop trying to go to him? I don't care if he's healthy. I will take an 85% of Ja'Cory Bennett over 100% of Adoree Jackson any day. Can we stop the experiment, please? Like, I'm sorry. Adoree Jackson is atrocious. You know what I'm saying? If you want to attack the Eagles secondary, you attack number 8 if he's out on that field. Because without number 8, I don't think the Rams have a great game in the passing game. I think Jacory Bennett needs to play more. And Sidney Brown again. Can we stop with Sidney Brown experiment, man? I mean, the dude missed a Puka Nacua. And, you know, I love the game, but there's some negatives we got to talk about. Puka Nacua made him miss. I keep telling y'all Sidney Brown can't tackle. This is why I hate Sidney Brown at safety. Might be a great teammate, maybe a great person. I got no problem with his personality, but he sucks at the safety position, man. He can't tackle to save his life. I'm tired of them trying to put Sidney Brown out there. I mean, he stinks at tackling. He's horrendous. And you got these goofball fans telling me Sidney Brown's great tackling. Did you see his tackling today? Guy missed a Puka Nacua when he literally had him in his hands. He couldn't take him down. Enough of the Sidney Brown experiment. Puka was killing us. He was killing us, man. He was. Keep Andrew Mukuba on the field. He's a playmaker. Andrew Mukuba is a dog. Like, again, why do we continue to take... I feel like we were trying to give... I understand he's a rookie. But, dude, he's played so much better than Sidney Brown. And it's not even close. Sidney Brown brings no effort on the field except just fucking missing tackles, missing guys, and coverage skill. He has no ability to make plays. He's a good special teamer. That's pretty much it. But in safety, no. I'm going to keep saying it. No, he's not. He's not a good safety. He's not a good safety, man. He's not a good safety. Look at my boy Saquon Barkley, man. Winning franchise like the Eagles, I mean, he doesn't know what it's like to have a comeback like that. I mean, that's probably his first comeback. It was beautiful, man. But yeah, we got to start making changes at some positions, man. Adoree Jackson does not need to see the field anymore, and Sidney Brown does not need to see the field anymore. I would start Jacory Bennett, and I'll start Mukuba. I think that's a great rotation right there, and I'll just keep Mukuba in because I don't know why. I thought at first I'm like, is Mukuba hurt? I was on Joey Shadu. You know, every time it feels like I gotta worry that Mukuba's hurt because Mukuba's been hurt, hurt in preseason, and I hope they don't get hurt because he's a hell of a player. You know, but I think they just need to give him a breather. But Sidney Brown is a liability. He can't tackle, man. And that play where he wasn't able, like if you tackle Puka Nacua, he doesn't pick up that first down. But it's like Puka Nacua is able to convert and keep the chains moving. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to his tackling ability is not good. And, you know, his cover skills is not good. And he's a good special teamer, and that's not why you drafted. You drafted Sidney Brown to be that guy. And I don't think he's the guy. I'm sorry. I mean, you know, everybody can say whatever they want, but he's just not the guy. Keep Sidney and Adoree off the field. I agree. Eagles for life. I'm not a fan of both of them. I think they're a liability. I really do. Defense is better. Absolutely, 100%. When the defense had no Adoree Jackson on the field and Bennett was able to go into the game, we looked like a really good secondary that was even better. With just Bennett on the field. With Mukuba on the field. We look like that 2024 Eagles defense. Like, I don't know why we give Adoree Jackson more opportunities. He sucks. Like, you know, eventually you got to turn the page. name? Here I go, turn the page. What's from Bob Seger, the song Turn the Page? Yeah, we got to turn the page on Adoree Jackson. He's just not good. And it's like, dude, he can't wrap up. And thankfully, he didn't cost us a game because, his cover skills are bad. It's bad. And he can't tackle shit. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming. We got 6 people watching. Hit that like button. Appreciate you. Subscribe to the new channel as always, man. We're going to get Cloud going. As soon as Heidi fixes this laptop, we're going to have Heidi and Champ podcast. But again, this is his laptop, man. Shout out to the Eagle 90 because I was trying to talk to him earlier and my audio was bad. I had to fix the settings. I don't know what I did to the settings, but I'm glad the settings is working. I'm glad I'm able to do streams because I missed y'all. I really do, man. Y'all are the best, man. Without y'all, this channel doesn't exist. And just keep it real. Keep Andrew Makuba on the field. Andrew Makuba is a dog. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to pick from him so bad. I paid $6 to the crib, man. Oh, I wanted. It's coming. It's coming. Believe that it's coming for Andrew Makuba. Makuba's going to get that pick 6. I think he's going to get a pick 6 next week against Tampa Bay. And we're going to talk about it, the keys of the game, man, of the revenge. It's a revenge tour. And it's for the Eagles. We gotta get that monkey off our back. That monkey is on our back with losing to Todd Bowles. I'm tired of losing to that asshole. Not saying he's an asshole, I'm just saying I'm tired of losing to him. I'm tired of losing to Todd Bowles. I'm tired of losing to Baker Mayfield or any quarterback on the Bucs. We can't somehow beat Todd Bowles. And it's like it seems like that is Jalen Hurts' kryptonite. If he was Superman, it's Todd Bowles. You know, I feel like Todd Bowles is Jalen Hurts' kryptonite. We gotta stop losing to him, especially in Tampa Bay. Bro, why are we playing in Tampa Bay? Again, I don't understand. We always play them in Tampa Bay. I wish we played them in Philadelphia. It would have been so much better. Last time we played them in Philadelphia was what? 2021? Yeah, 2021. That was when Tom Brady was the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and we lost. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm tired of losing the Bucs. I am too. You know, every time we go to Tampa Bay, I mean, we beat them in regular season, but it's like, you know, hopefully A.J. Brown is good. I think A.J. is going to be playing, so that's good. We get a guy back. And the last time we beat the Bucs, guess who was on the field? A.J. Brown. And that was in 2023. You know, I'm saying Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith were dominant in that game. And I think, you know, yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. But yeah, man. Buccaneers only catch the Eagles when they are not healthy. Yeah, I agree. I think if we're healthy, and you know, it's going to depend on this offense coordinator. If we hit that slow start again, we're not beating this team. We got to come out fast. And another thing I want to add is, dude, I don't know what the hell is up with this special teams, man. But Tank Bigsby and John Mechie, I know we're trying to get them active, but they're not good at special teams. You know, so that's why I was so angry when we let go Ainias Smith. Because I felt like Ainias Smith would have been a great special teams. Did you see that return he had in preseason? Like, he would have had that speed, and we let him go to Carolina. And I wish we kept him, honestly. Because, you know, he would have been a good special teams. Because when you try John Mechie, whoops, my fault. When you try John Mechie, he dropped like 3 balls today, I believe, on a kick returner. And then Bigsby's just, dude, I tried that running back, but not at special teams. He's not. I thought he was gonna be Darren Sproles. I ain't gonna lie. I said we got Darren Sproles at special teams, but he's not good at special teams, man. And I get they're maybe new, maybe they'll get better, but not today. They were not good at special teams. I mean, that's the only thing I gotta complain about. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all, man. I'm actually happy. We got a W, and I'm happy. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for watching. As always, go Birds. Fly was fly, 3-0.